Governors of the 19 northern states have renewed their commitment to tackling insecurity and accelerating development across the region, while reaffirming support for President Bola Tinubu. The position was reached at the meeting of the Northern States Governors Forum held at the Gombe State Governors Lodge in Asukuru, Abuja. Reading a communique, Chairman of the Forum of Governor of Gombe State, Inuwa Yahaya, said the governors are united in confronting evolving security challenges and driving socio-economic transformation in the north. Now, the forum reaffirmed its support for the federal government's efforts in addressing insecurity, stressing that peace and stability remain critical to development. Now, the governors also called on Nigerians to support the president, the armed forces, and other security agencies in safeguarding the nation. On the economic front, the governors agreed to engage experts to unlock the region's revenue potential and boost internally generated revenue. Moving on, former governor of Kano State, Rabiu Kwankwaso, has formally joined the African Democratic Congress, the ADC. He called on his supporters across the country to register with the party and take part in the electoral process. Now, Mr. Kwankwaso made the call at his Miller Road residence in Kano while addressing party leaders and supporters shortly after receiving his ADC membership card. Now, the event was attended by party leaders led by the national chairman of the ADC, David Mark.
Thank Almighty Allah for showing us this very historic day. When, with your permission, we decided collectively to join the ADC. I'm so happy today that I have collected my membership card.
And on the foreign scene, U.S. President Donald Trump has threatened to obliterate Iran's power plants and oil wells if a deal is not reached shortly. Now, Mr. Trump says the U.S. is in serious discussions with a new and more reasonable regime in Iran, but warns if a ceasefire is not agreed, the United States will hit sites it has purposefully not yet touched. Now, President Donald Trump also repeated his threats against the major fuel hub of Karg Island. Now, earlier, a spokesperson for the Iran's foreign ministry called U.S. proposals to end the war excessive and unreasonable. Meanwhile, the price of oil hits $115 and petrol prices in the U.K. rise again. And over to sports, Nigeria's Super Eagles have finalized their physical and tactical preparations for the friendly clash against Jordan in Antalya, Turkey on Tuesday. The team trained under the watchful eyes of head coach Eric Chile and his assistants as the players were put through the paces. Now, goalkeeper Maduka Okoye suffered a thigh injury in training and will miss the friendly match against Jordan on Tuesday. Now, the Super Eagles come into this contest on the back of a hard-earned 2-1 win over Iran in their opening match. Now, another victory here would guarantee Nigeria top spot in the four-nation invitational tournament. Tuesday's match will be only the third senior meeting between Nigeria and Jordan, with both sides having one win each. Now, earlier on our flagship sports show, TVC Sports Desk media manager of the Super Eagles, Promise Efoge, gives an update on goalkeeper Maduka Okoye's injury.
The doctor told me it's not so severe. The doctor told me it's a thigh knock. He will be back to fitness in the coming days. But one thing is certain, he will not be able to recover in time for the game against Jordan tomorrow. However, the team has moved on. The game is tomorrow, 8:30 p.m. local time against Jordan. That will be at about 6:30 p.m. in Nigeria. And Coach Eric Schiller said he's got enough players in the fold to cover for whoever is injured at this time. Francis Uzoho may likely take charge of the goalpost tomorrow, and he would have a deputy in Adebayo Adeleye when the game will kick off.
And that's all we're taking on the news and sports this hour on Wake Up Nigeria, but do stay with us.
Good morning. Welcome to the Wake Up Nigeria kitchen. And I'm right here with, guess who? I'm sure you already know the person because she's a resident chef right here. We're here with Chef Leah.
Good morning.
Good morning. It's so good to have you once again.
Thank you.
And every time you come, you're always giving us like really, really nice dishes. So tell us, what do we have for today?
So this morning we are having a simple and delicious breakfast. So we're having chicken sandwich.
Ooh, I love chicken sandwich. I think it's healthy, of course, because you have your protein right there with the chicken. You also have your veggies as well. So that's something that can fuel you for the day.
Yeah.
So why did you choose this dish for this morning?
So I just feel like, okay, sometimes people will want to go to work and they feel like, oh, I don't want to make rice, I don't want to do this. So this is just a very simple recipe. You can easily chop your veggies. You can even marinate your chicken down and then this morning just toast it and you are good to go. So I just want something simple for our audience.
Oh, nice. So quick, simple, and you don't have to think too much. And then it's good to change your palate, you know, the kind of things you're eating. Chef I said, don't be eating rice all the time anymore. You can have something different, something nice, or something on the go. Okay, so what are we using this morning? What are the ingredients?
So we have our veggies on this side. We have our cabbage, we have carrots, lettuce, my garlic. So I'm using my garlic for my dressing.
Okay.
So this parsley too for my dressing.
Oh,
so
nice.
we have our bread slice here. So these are our chicken. I have butter here. So I have my cheese. I'm also going to be using cheese.
Nice.
So I have my mayo. So all these here, they are for my dressing.
Your dressing.
So I'm making it from scratch.
What is this?
So that's pickled onions.
Pickled onions. Did you make this yourself?
Yes, I made it last night.
Oh, okay. So how do you do that?
So it's just water, vinegar, sugar, salt. So we
I'm
did
seeing some black pepper.
yeah. So for something different. So I'm from flavor.
Oh.
So I added black pepper too.
So and how long do you have to leave this for?
7 to 8 hours.
7 to 8 hours. I think I'm going to be making my own pickled onions right now.
So I have my lemon juice, mustard, ketchup, black pepper. We have different pepper here, not just black pepper. We have the pink, white, and black. Salt for taste. Then this is my mayonnaise.
Okay, what's this?
So this for the Nigerian cake, this is my suya spice.
Oh,
yaji.
so yaji.
Yeah, yaji.
Oh, amazing. Chef, are you sure this is quick and easy to go? Look at all the many things.
It's quick, it's quick.
All the ingredients that are going into this. Okay. So how do we start? What are we starting
So we'll
with?
start with our chicken first. I'll season and allow it to rest for a while. Then we'll go on with our veggies. Chop my veggies and then we'll just
Okay,
move
so
on.
let's start.
All right.
So we're starting with our chicken right now. We're going to season it. But if you're at home and you decide that, you know what, I want to season mine and just keep it in the fridge for about 8 to 12 hours, that is fantastic as well, because that way all of the seasoning goes right into the chicken. It's not like it's chicken breast, so it's obviously tender. But, you know, when you leave it more, you know, when they say the sweeter the berry, you know, the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice, that's just the same thing. So just put your spices, allow it to marinate. Oh, look at how those peppercorns are just going in. Mixing all the colors. So beautiful, so beautiful. So, of course, if you're at home and you have all of these ingredients just laying about, bring them out. Come on, make breakfast with us this morning. And let me tell you one trick. If you have your salad, maybe you just have salad at home, you can just scoop a little bit of that, just pour it in, put your mayo, put everything that you need to, and voila, the chicken sandwich is ready. So you don't have to go through the regimen of having to cut all of your vegetables over and over again. So sometimes it's good to just have salad by the side in the fridge. So if you're thinking of something to snack, something healthy, that is perfect for you. So Chef Walia, what have you put inside?
So salt, I'm making it simple, salt, peppercorns, and the yaji spice.
So one thing I love about Chef Walia, she doesn't do too much. I think little goes a long way, because I remember the last time when you came and you were doing those beef skewers and it was just salt and pepper and that was it. And it tastes really, really nice, because a lot of times you want to add other spices and then you're already overdoing it. Sometimes it's okay to leave it as plain and simple, and you know that it's the chicken itself or the beef itself that is going into your body, and that's really the nutrients that you want. Okay. So we've marinated this. Yay! So we're going to set that aside.
So I'm going to wash my hands and start with my veggies.
Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. So this morning, some of the things or the ingredients we're working with are our cabbage, our carrots, we have our lettuce, we have the garlic for dressing, as well as the parsley. We also have our mayo, our butter, some of our seasonings. So we're using the yaji, the peppercorn, and salt. And that's what Chef Walia has used to obviously marinate that chicken. We still have our cheese, which is my favorite part, because there's nothing like sandwich with cheese. Come on, that pull, it's just so beautiful. So right here, Chef Walia started obviously cutting the cabbage. So what's this cut called?
Just shredding.
Okay, shredding. Because I know there are different types of cuts and whatnot. So she's shredding it right now, and we're about to start making breakfast just for you. So breakfast just for you. If you're at home, make sure you're cooking with us, making breakfast with us. Now, if you do not have all of these ingredients, I can totally understand that. All you have to do is make sure that when you go to your local supermarket for your weekly shopping, you get these ingredients, and then watch back. Watch this episode again and just cook with us. So we're obviously going to be telling you how we're making our chicken sandwich today. So make sure you get to watch and make it as well. And then take a picture, make a video. Use the hashtag WakeUpNigeria on TVC. We want to see how you're, just doing your own breakfast and anything that you're sprucing into it as well. Okay. So we're going to continue the process. Chef Walia is already, chopping and dicing and shredding and doing everything to the vegetables. But on the other side, we have Winfrey with some music. Winfrey, take it away.
I mean, from the amazing breakfast we're expecting from Chef Walia, of course, we have to literally set the tone musically. So yeah, we're coming in some music right about now. And I have with me here none other than Noel Kwesi, all the way from Ghana, but Nigeria. Welcome to Wake Up Nigeria. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing fine.
Okay, so we're having a
much.
conversation behind the scenes, and you're telling me about how, you're Ghanaian,
yes,
but you've lived all your life here in Nigeria and visited Ghana just 4 times. Just 4 times, your entire life. Why?
I have an active life here. I schooled here.
Yes.
I basically did everything in Nigeria, so yes, that's why.
So that's why
I only visited about 4 times.
But you plan to visit more?
More times, definitely. Definitely.
Good, awesome. All right, so now tell me about the song you're about to perform. I think Joy?
Broken Chains first.
Oh, Broken Chains.
Yeah, Joy
first.
comes next after this.
Okay, so Broken Chains. Tell me about Broken Chains.
It's a medley of 2 known songs, and it was just inspired by my producer, and I just came together to just work on something, and it just felt so good to make creatively. Yes.
Yeah. So now your music. Now you decided to go gospel instead of secular. Why?
So I'm doing gospel because it is very, very personal to me, and it's because of a revelation I've received from God.
Oh, wow.
I know what He has done for me, and what other way to give glory to His name than using my gifts for Him.
Awesome, perfect. So are you ready?
Yes, I am.
All right, so break the chains while I get away from it, get out of your way.
Thank you so much.
Oh, that man will praise the Lord.
Time for a conversation this morning on Wake Up Nigeria in the spirit of International Women's Month. We will be having a powerful and thought-provoking conversation with Damilola Oshikoya in the studio with us.
Thank you.
How you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Very well, thank you. International Women's Month is drawing to a close. Today is the last day of March, of course.
Yes.
Now, there are stories for different women, and indeed, a lot of women have a lot to share, especially about their lives. I was having a conversation with the ladies yesterday, and it was based on something everyone talks about, yet we just see as not so much of a big deal in a woman's life. For you, I do wonder, personally, when International Women's Month comes year in, year out, how does it make you feel?
Really powerful, because it's a reminder of what we can do as women, and it's a focus on women representation. And as a filmmaker that shape culture and narrative to storytelling, it is very important to highlight the importance of why women need to tell their stories, because every woman in any shape or form already have their own stories. And when you don't tell it, the world tells it for us. So it's actually like a very powerful thing to be at the helm of, you know, shaping these stories, telling these stories in its originality. And I must tell you, it's also an honor, you know.
Now, as a filmmaker, just as you said, you get to create and change the narrative. The unfortunate truth is, over the years, we've had movies that have put women in certain light, movies that have put women in certain situations that are supposedly uncompromising. And there are movies that have also made it seem like a woman has to be this way or that way. A woman shouldn't thrive too much. A woman should be, you know, she should put herself below certain ways if she's going to be successful and all. So to see you going into filmmaking, how are you trying to influence that?
You know, when you talk about this narrative, if you look at the people at the helm of telling the story, they're usually not women.
Of course.
And again, that is the problem. Like, when we keep quiet, we let people define what they say about us. And that's why it's so important as a woman to be at the helm of telling this story in order to reinforce women representation, you know, because a lot of this narrative are not the way it is. And you know this. And as a woman, we know what it is. We live the experience. We understand it. And if we don't actually try to now tell the story, so it's important to me as a filmmaker to be able to, at every point in time, with every project being put out, in fact, that is majorly how projects is being selected at my own film production company, is shaping how these narratives are and telling the story the way it's meant to be told in its original form, you know. There's a recent project out which is about women representation in music industry, because usually you think women need to have this persona where they're aggressive and, you know, they have to be, you know, very nonchalant to be able to make it in the industry. Wow, that is not actually what it is. Women can thrive when they collaborate, when they do things together, and, you know, that is what the film is about. It's a musical, you know, and it's a powerful women representation story, and that is what I love to do. That is what, and I understand the impact and the influence that has in shaping the narrative of women, and, you know, it's just amazing to be part of those kind of projects, and, you know, those kind of, and even in businesses I've built, in, you know, in my personal life, I've understood that if you keep quiet and you don't, silence is like a permission for another person to tell your story. So at every point in time, you have to put yourself out there, whether you're afraid or not. It's important to be the one telling your own story.
So that story is what I really want to know about. Let's start from how you got into filmmaking. What inspired it? What led to it?
Like I said, I've always been in the travel industry. I've been, you know, travel tech company that caters to travel, which is about moving people from one place to another physically, right? On the other side of it, filmmaking is almost the same thing. It's moving someone from one place to another, but emotionally, you know, like trying you transcend people's mind and, you know, feelings from one place to another, shift the mindset, the narrative. It's such important because, again, when you do travel and you curate travel experience for people, nobody's really telling the story of how that is done. And, you know, there's an emotional feel to it as well. Like, when you travel and you come back, you feel so good about it. And when there was need to diversify in business and do something else, filmmaking just seems like the right match for it. Because, again, it's something that you already do physically, and now having to curate that emotionally, and, you know, the whole process of actually making film is like magic. It's organized chaos, but it's actually like magic in the end, from post-production, selecting the stories that need to be told, to the actual production of it. If you ever been in a film production set, you will never watch film the same way again. So it's just the excitement, and at the end of the day, when you see the heart that has been done, the magic that has been produced, is kind of addictive to want to do it again and again.
Now, the travel industry,
yeah.
Yes, in that way, it's similar to the film industry.
Yeah.
But that's quite a segue. You're moving from travel to film.
Yeah.
How did you set up your production company?
It's different collaboration with different people, you know, and it is getting like business investment. It's a whole lot of things, you know. But initially, it set out to be like a equipment rental company, and then you already have all the equipment. Why not make the film? You know, and that's also to the power of how powerful women can be, and how we always like strive to like do things and make things better, and that's how got into like this film, because we already work with teams that make films anyways. And being able to provide all the necessary things that is needed to actually make a film production ready. So the times when we're not renting out the equipment for people, we're doing our own in-house projects. That's why.
So what's the name of this recent film?
Okay, so the film production company is Switch Visuals. Recently, in collaboration with Judith Audu Production and No Filter Gates Foundation, we just released the film Evie, which is like a musical drama. And then the travel company is Voyage Quest Travels.
Oh, that's interesting. That's interesting. So looking to say 5-10 years time, what should we expect from you?
So already trying to like launch a music record label.
Interesting. So we're going from travel to film to now the music industry.
Yeah, and that's a very good ecosystem, because in film you also have like music scoring and all of those things. They're kind of connected in a way, and music is also a way of shaping the culture. You know this.
True. It's a fundamental part of film. Many people don't seem to realize that.
Exactly. And if you look at it, really, there isn't a lot of female executives in the music industry. And it's something I'm excited to explore.
Wow. So setting that up, though, what are your plans? What do you intend to achieve with that? Because I can see you're really women-centric. And so it's making me wonder, is it going to be a company where you'll be working with women only, or what's the vision?
I'm men-centric as well. There's a balance to it. But it's majorly just, giving opportunity to people and letting, women of like mind have this opportunity to where, they can, work on their talents, the investment can be pushed towards, pushing their good music and talent, and also like giving fair chances to talent, to be honest, because again, it's always been men at the helm of these things, and I'm not saying it's not good, but again, can we make it better? And also just having that fair opportunity where, like literally when women goes where men have to decide their fate and all of these things, sometimes even when it's not, it looks like they're being subjected to what they don't want. There's a fair chance when you're working with a woman as a woman, you know it is what it is. It's not like there's any hanky-panky behind it. And it's just being able to give that fair chance to, rising and budding talent. And at the end of the day, making good business out of it.
I see you're really particular about women and all. Okay, so an average woman watching you right now, what would you say to ginger her?
Yeah, I would say regardless, whatever, do not give anybody the permission to tell your story. You do it with fear, do it anyways, post, be intentional about what you do, communicate, build your own community, find your tribe and stay with it. Collaborate. Sometimes it doesn't work out, but what do you gain to lose anyway? Like just put yourself out there. Yeah.
Just put yourself out there. That's the way to go. Thank you so much for your time. It's been quite an interesting conversation. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I look forward to more of your productions. Looking forward to that record label you're trying to set up, especially the artists that come out from it. And hoping your travel business continues to thrive.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your time, indeed.
Thank you.
A lot of people are very heartbroken right now, and so we had to make reference to it. Unfortunately, a lot has been happening in Plateau. You know, the thing is, these things have been happening for years, yeah? But it doesn't get less sadder anytime it happens. I recall having a conversation with someone about 2-3 years ago, and the person was like, why are people still in these places? And I'm like, that's the only place they've known.
That's home.
That's home. That's like being told, everybody leave Lagos or something. Lagos is probably the only place you know. That's where your roots are. That's where everything is. Now, you might say it's a matter of life now. Do you have to stay where? But you would never really understand the fundamentals until you experience something similar, which, of course, nobody wants to. The most heart-wrenching was the woman holding her son. That broke my heart. I mean,
yes.
I just had to say a prayer that, my goodness, may myself and everybody I know not experience something like this, because holding a grown son, oh my gosh, even thinking about it gives me the chills, man.
Yeah.
Gosh.
So in case you're wondering what exactly we're talking about the shootouts that happened in Plateau, Angwa Rubuta community in Plateau State on Sunday, Palm Sunday. I think that was actually what was most devastating, the fact that people actually came out to celebrate, because of course it's Palm Sunday, preparing for Easter a week away, and then literally, I mean, some men came with arms, and geez, there was a shootout, and then a lot of people died. It's really, really sad to see that. I mean, we're still having to deal with this. Yeah, so that's why the fact that, yes, we say security, I mean, in recent times, we've had several bombings and killings of, I mean, terrorists and attackers and things like that. But then again, I guess this tells us that a lot still needs to be done, right? And yes, you did mention the video of the woman holding her grown son, and I think it's just really, really sad. I mean, you can see the pain and the anguish and how, I mean, hurt she actually was. It's crazy. I mean, we had videos from VDM as well. We literally had the bodies in front of him and the community. So a curfew, a 48 hours curfew was literally imposed to be able to restore order back to the states. But the residents have actually defied that because they're actually tired and protested and taken to the streets, and they're protesting right now. And it's just really sad. It's just really sad.
I mean, I can even understand, of course, you shouldn't flout the order of the military and all of that, but I can understand what it means to want to protect yourself, because if I'm in my home and you come and shoot me, at this point I'm thinking, why do I have to be there, right? And it's really heart-wrenching that this was Palm Sunday. Now, if you're a Catholic, you know what Palm Sunday means. It's, you know, when Jesus rode on the donkey and all of that, and so it's preparing for Easter, and you're coming out to celebrate your master, your maker, and then you just have a shootout like this where people lost their lives. And of course, there were even pregnant women, you know, as well, who died in this. And it's really sad. And I mean, we keep having these conversations, oh, the government needs to do something, government needs to do something. Of course, because the primary responsibility of the government is to protect lives and properties of the citizens. That's the primary responsibility. But I feel like the onus is even on us, because how can you be so wicked to the point that you're killing someone else? Maybe they don't share the same faith as you. Maybe they don't come from the same tribe. And that's one thing that always divides us in Nigeria: religion and, of course, ethnicity. And I feel like at this point, it's important that we all come together. It's important that we save ourselves, because if we keep killing each other, then what's going to be left of our country? And that's the question this morning. And I'm really sad. I don't even know what else to say, because it's fine.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
You know, when we talk about these things, it feels like, oh, back and forth, same old same. But you know what's funny? When you look at it, there's almost no year that on a particular Christmas celebration, there's no killing somewhere. And it used to be, oh, certain parts of Nigeria. Now it's even spreading here. Because I remember how shocked I was when I heard about the Kwara one. I was like, did they get the state right? That was what I thought when that Kwara stuff broke out last year. I was like, it must be another state. But then to realize that it's almost home.
Do you remember like 2012 to 2014, when you're going into churches, you have to be searched?
Yes.
Because of, like, even in Lagos, Abuja. So you might think, oh, you're in the city and it might not come to me, but it seems like it's coming close, and we need to curb this. As when you say nip it in the bud, we need to do that as quickly as possible.
It has passed board though. It's now a case of an end has to be put. Nipping something in the bud is when it just started.
It sprouted,
It's been on for years. I mean, why persecute a certain religion? Why persecute certain people? Why is it that it's just like when the illegal mining thing also it starts its own? Just because you want to ensure you cheat the members of the community, you now start, you know, shooting them, terrorizing them. It's insane. And then you know how it is with government. You fix this part, they say, hey, you fix this part, yeah, let's go to this other side you've not looked at. Why? Why? It seems like a never-ending cycle of trouble and trauma. What is that woman supposed to do with her life? Of course, we've not been able to get the story yet, but what if that's our only child? Even if it's not, do you know what it means to lose a child, a grown child? See, a grown child is even a long shot.
Not like
even if it's a newborn, do you know what it means? A child that wasn't sick. Exactly, not like he was sick. Just 1 minute he's here, the next minute somebody killed him.
And it's the fact that it's so final. Like, there is nothing you can
final.
do.
Tell me about it.
Like, you start thinking, I wish I wasn't here. I wish I was at home. I wish I didn't go to church. Like, I mean, it's just really sad. And our hearts goes out to, you know, everyone in Plateau. In fact, everyone in Nigeria is mourning at this point. And I mean, it's
really, really sad. And I just think, I mean, because the thinking is, okay, fine, 48 hours was actually put as curfew for people to stay in. But then again, till now, it happened on Sunday. This is Tuesday. We've still not gotten any reports, any verified reports of an arrest being done or anything yet. And this now literally begs the question, okay, fine, security in Nigeria, what are we really doing? What are we really, really doing? What is the attention? What is the focus right now? And I just think that it's just really, because these are people, these are Nigerians, no matter where it's happening, whether it's okay, fine, it's moving down, whether it's not moving down, people are wherever they are and it's happening to them. And if it should affect those people, it should affect us, because whether I like it or not, we are Nigerians, we are all human beings, and everybody deserves a chance at life. Now, I was also reading, I know sometime last week, and I saw, I mean, a vigilante group being set up by a woman, so like a woman vigilante group to literally help curb even just little thefts here and there and all of that. And the woman, actually, you could see her in her hijab and all of that with the other ladies as well, literally trying to, and all they actually have is whips and torches and all of that, but they definitely take guard of their community and literally stay in places and search people to make sure that people are not like carrying out mini thefts and all that. And I mean, and if they can do that at that level, so now maybe we should actually start thinking, okay, because the truth is, we can't just sit by and, I mean, we would like to wait
but
for help, but at the same time, we need to start thinking of taking care of ourselves.
That people are trying to protect people. And I'll tell you what I mean. In most cases, if it's somebody in the community, unless it's an outsider, if it's somebody in the community, people know who it is. Even there are three reasons they will not reveal it. Now, like one, it might be the son of somebody that is probably respected or something. Two, it could be fear. Maybe the person is, in quotes, powerful. That if the person is reported, there is somebody that would get back at whoever does it, and then it becomes a vicious cycle again. Number three, the fact that even when you do reports, what is the possibility something will be done about it? Those are the three reasons we don't get to the. If you go anywhere around the world,
I was going to
say, it's citizens that report now.
True, because of course you see all these crime fighters shows and whatnot. But another thing that I feel like needs to come to the fore is state police has been something that we've been talking about for a while, but we've not really seen it make headway. At this point, should the government come back to the drawing board or the table and say, you know what, maybe we should start to implement this? Because if you think about it, in your own little community, you know your terrain, you know everything. And of course, just in case you're thinking of protecting yourself, you would not let an outsider come and, you know, just kill you or maim you or whatever. So should we start talking about state police? Is this something that we need to just think about and see if it will work? That conversation
about state police has been on. But my point still is, with regards to everything that's happening with regards to security in Nigeria, when we have statements like, if the perpetrators of these crimes are remorseful, we forgive them. What do you expect? No, that statement has been
and that amnesty, the moment that thing was given to Boko Haram, ex-Boko Haram fighters then,
We knew
What then would you
there was going
expect?
to be a
What
problem.
then? Do you understand? They're not saying if we find you, we catch you, we kill you. I'm not saying that. We're saying if you are remorseful, you will repent. You will repent, we'll forgive you. Like, what are we really doing? So even to tell them that we are not serious, that's just what it is. Because if I mean a top security personality in the country literally can come out and say something like that, then what are we really doing? Are we not are we not playing? And that's why my point is things like this, like people literally standing up for themselves to protect their houses, protect their families, actually very, very needed. Because at the end of the day, it's only you that knows the value your life literally has to you, right? And you do go the extra mile to literally make sure you protect yourself.
If you
And
carry weapons,
it's crazy.
Yeah. So
you cannot carry weapons to protect yourself.
I had a taser in my car, and I almost got arrested for carrying a taser. I had to literally beg, and then it was seized. But this is just a taser, and I'm a woman in Nigeria. A woman.
Where women are literally raped.
Do you understand? And I'm thinking of how to
out on the
protect
road.
myself. But we'll come to see that even protecting yourself with weapons, they'll tell you, no, maybe you should, at this point, we should all go and have karate classes.
Yeah, I know.
think
At this
so.
well, actually,
Yeah.
it's really sad. It's really, really sad. But then let's know your thoughts. Let's know what you think about this. Send your comments, and our hearts, as we said earlier, go out to all the people and families that have lost loved ones. In fact, to all of Nigeria, may their soul rest in peace, and God keep and help us all.
Good morning, and welcome to the Wake Up Nigeria Kitchen. And I'm right here with, guess who? I'm sure you already know the person because she's a resident chef right here. We're here with Chef Leah.
Good morning.
Good morning. It's so good to have you once again.
Thank you.
And every time you come, you're always giving us like really, really nice dishes. So tell us, what do we have for today?
So this morning we are having a simple and delicious breakfast. So we're having chicken sandwich.
Ooh, I love chicken sandwich. I think it's healthy, of course, because you have your protein right there with the chicken. You also have your veggies as well. So that's something that can fuel you for the day.
Yeah.
So why did you choose this dish for this morning?
So I just feel like, okay, sometimes people want to go to work and they feel like, oh, I don't want to make rice, I don't want to do this. So this is just a very simple recipe. You can easily chop your veggies. You can even marinate your chicken down, and then this morning just toast it and you are good to go. So I just want something simple for our audience.
Oh, nice. So quick, simple, and you don't have to think too much. And then it's good to change your palate, you know, the kind of things you're eating. Chef Wale, I said, don't be eating rice all the time anymore. You can have something different, something nice, or something on the go. Okay, so what are we using this morning? What are the ingredients?
So we have our veggies on this side. We have our cabbage, we have carrots, lettuce, my garlic. So I'm using my garlic for my dressing.
Okay.
So this parsley too for my dressing. So we have our bread slice here. So these are our chicken. I have butter here. So I have my cheese. I'm also going to be using cheese.
Nice.
So I have my mayo. So all these here, they are for my dressing.
Your dressing.
So I'm making it from scratch.
What is this?
So that's pickled onions.
Pickled onions. Did you make this yourself?
Yes, I made it last night.
Oh, okay. So how do you do that?
So it's just water, vinegar, sugar, salt. So we
I'm
did
seeing some black pepper.
Yeah. So for something different. So I'm from flavor.
Oh.
So I added black pepper too.
So and how long do you have to leave this for?
7 to 8 hours.
7 to 8 hours. I think I'm going to be making my own pickled onions right now.
So I have my lemon juice, mustard, ketchup, black pepper. We have different pepper here, not just black pepper. We have the pink, white, and black. Salt for taste. Then this is my mayonnaise.
Okay, what's this?
So this for the Nigerian cake, this is my suya spice.
Oh,
yaji.
so yaji.
Yeah, yaji.
Oh, amazing. Chef, are you sure this is quick and easy to go? Look at all the many things.
It's quick.
All the ingredients that are going into this. Okay. So how do we start? What are we starting
we'll
with?
start with our chicken first. I'll season and allow it to rest for a while. Then we'll go on with our veggies. Chop my veggies, and then we'll just
Okay,
move
so
on.
let's start.
All right.
So we're starting with our chicken right now. We're going to season it. But if you're at home and you decide that, you know what, I want to season mine and just keep it in the fridge for about 8 to 12 hours, that is fantastic as well, because that way all of the seasoning goes right into the chicken. It's not like it's chicken breast, so it's obviously tender. But, you know, when you leave it more, you know, when they say the sweeter the berry, you know, the darker the berry, the sweeter the juice, that's just the same thing. So just put your spices, allow it to marinate. Oh, look at how those peppercorns are just going in. Mixing all the colors. so beautiful, so beautiful. So of course, if you're at home and you have all of these ingredients just laying about, bring them out. Come on, make breakfast with us this morning. And let me tell you one trick. If you have your salad, maybe you just have salad at home, you can just scoop a little bit of that, just pour it in, put your mayo, put everything that you need to, and voila, the chicken sandwich is ready. So you don't have to go through the regimen of having to cut all of your vegetables over and over again. So sometimes it's good to just have salad by the side in the fridge. So if you're thinking of something to snack, something healthy, that is perfect for you. So Chef Walia, what have you put inside?
So salt, I'm making it simple, salt, peppercorns, and the yaji spice.
So one thing I love about Chef Walia, she doesn't do too much. I think little goes a long way, because I remember the last time when you came and you were doing those beef skewers, and it was just salt and pepper, and that was it. And it tastes really, really nice. Because a lot of times you want to add other spices, and then you're already overdoing it. Sometimes it's okay to leave it as plain and simple, and you know that it's the chicken itself or the beef itself that is going into your body, and that's really the nutrients that you want. Okay. So we've marinated this. Yay! So we're going to set that aside.
So I'm going to wash my hands and start with my veggies.
Oh, fantastic. So this morning, some of the things or the ingredients we're working with are our cabbage, our carrots, we have our lettuce, we have the garlic for dressing, as well as the parsley. We also have our mayo, our butter, some of our seasonings. So we're using the yaji, the peppercorn, and salt. And that's what Chef Walia is used to obviously marinate that chicken. We still have our cheese, which is my favorite part, because there's nothing like sandwich with cheese. Come on, that pull. It's just so beautiful. So right here, Chef Walia started obviously cutting the cabbage. So what's this cut called?
Just shredding.
Okay, shredding. Because I know there are different types of cuts and whatnot. So she's shredding it right now, and we're about to start making breakfast just for you. So breakfast just for you. If you're at home, make sure you're cooking with us, making breakfast with us. Now, if you do not have all of these ingredients, I can totally understand that. All you have to do is make sure that when you go to your local supermarket for your weekly shopping, you get these ingredients, and then watch back. Watch this episode again and just cook with us. So we're obviously going to be telling you how we're making our chicken sandwich today. So make sure you get to watch and make it as well. And then take a picture, make a video. Use the hashtag WakeUpNigeria on TVC. We want to see how you're, just doing your own breakfast and anything that you're sprucing into it as well. Okay. So we're going to continue the process. Chef Walia is already, chopping and dicing and shredding and doing everything to the vegetables. But on the other side, we have Winfrey with some music. Winfrey, take it away.
I mean, from the amazing breakfast we're expecting from Chef Walia, of course, we have to literally set the tone musically. So we're coming in some music right about now. And I have with me here none other than Noel Kwesi, all the way from Ghana, but Nigeria. Welcome to Wake Up Nigeria. How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing fine.
Okay, so we're having
so
a conversation behind the scenes, and you're telling me about how, you're Ghanaian, but you've lived all your life here in Nigeria and visited Ghana just 4 times. Just 4 times, your entire life. Why?
I have an active life here. I schooled here.
Yes.
I basically did everything in Nigeria. So yes, that's why.
So that's why
I only visited about 4 times.
But you plan to visit more?
More times, definitely. Definitely.
Good, awesome. All right. So now tell me about the song you're about to perform. I think Joy.
Broken Chains first.
Oh, Broken Chains.
Yeah, Joy
first.
comes next after this.
Okay. So Broken Chains. Tell me about Broken Chains.
It's a medley of 2 known songs, and it was just inspired by my producer, and I just came together to just work on something, and it just felt so good to make creatively. Yes.
Yeah. So now your music. Now you decided to go gospel instead of secular. Why?
So I'm doing gospel because it is very, very personal to me, and it's because of a revelation I've received from God.
Oh, wow.
I know what He has done for me, and what other way to give glory to His name than using my gifts for Him.
Awesome, perfect. So are you ready?
Yes, I am.
All right, so break the chains while I get away from get out of your way.
Thank you so much.
Oh, that man will praise the Lord.
Yes, I love being in the kitchen. And today we have Chef Walia. She's making breakfast for us this morning, chicken sandwiches. And they look amazing already. I can't wait for her to put everything together. Just as you said earlier, Rume,
I love cheese. Cheese makes me happy.
it does. I know, me too.
Because of course, if you love a great deal, Wake Up and Shop is where you need to be, all right? We definitely give you the best offers, better than you get it anywhere else, right here on Wake Up and Shop.
Yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah, no. And to round things off, we will be joined by the incredible Dr. Tony Ogundeji, a renowned theatre scholar, practitioner, and the head of Department of Dramatic Arts at Obafemi Awolowo University. He'll be talking to us about the new stage play titled Dora.
And of course, for another outstanding performance, we'll be having Noel Kwesi performing his song, Joy. Stick around for that one.
For his goodness and for his wonderful works, to the children of men, to the children of men. For his goodness and for his wonderful works.
Beautiful second hour.
Yes, it's packed and we're pumping. Yes, so let's push.
Chef Leah is rolling up her sleeves. I was just about to help her. So you're really doing some work. I'm seeing the mustard, ketchup, mayo, mixing all of that.
Yep.
So this is for our dressing.
Yes.
Okay. I'll let you get on with it. So some black, mixed peppercorn in this case. All right, if you're wondering what we're doing this morning, we're making a breakfast just for you. And what are we making this morning? We're having our chicken sandwich. Well, Chef Walia style. And right now, I hope the camera is picking this, she's adding the yaji, the soya spice right into it to give it that kick. I love it already. I cannot wait to taste it. So we're still prepping. We're done with our chicken. We're prepping our dressing, and we're going to assemble everything. And some of the things we're using, or rather the ingredients we're using this morning, of course, we have our vegetables, our bread. You know what? Tell us what you've been doing. I think I'm talking too much at this point.
So we're done with our chicken. It has been shredded or cut into small chunks. So now I'm mixing my dressing.
Okay.
So inside here I have my mayonnaise, I have my mustard, then yaji spice, then peppercorns. So I think that, I'll be adding lemon too.
Oh,
yeah,
some lemon
acid,
juice.
for balance.
Okay.
So I will taste. Make sure you always taste as you cook.
What's this?
So that's garlic.
Oh, are you adding that
Yes,
too?
I'm adding garlic to it.
Oh, nice. Okay. That's beautiful. Yeah. So I can see that you've already chopped the parsley.
Yeah.
We have, we've shredded our carrots and our cabbage. Our pickled onion is here already, just ready for when we need it. We have our lettuce over here, have our butter, and then a cheese. That makes me so happy. So you're adding the garlic
now.
Okay.
So we are good to go. Then we'll just assemble.
Are we using the parsley at all?
Yes, we are using the
parsley. So
parsley.
what are we using the parsley
I'm still
for?
putting it here.
In here as well. Oh, this is a beautiful dressing. So if you've always thought about how do they make this really nice dressing, I'm sure you're learning something right here. So what did you say we put in here again?
In here we have ketchup, we have our mayonnaise, mustard. Mustard is optional. So in case you don't have it, you can always do without it. So I have my lemon just for that balance acid, to balance your taste, and parsley
with garlic.
With garlic.
Okay, beautiful. So this is going to be the dressing for our chicken and our veggies, and then we just assemble it with the bread. Add some cheese to it, and then I think we're going to butter the bread. That's what we're going to use to toast it. See, and that's it. Breakfast is ready. Almost served. Almost. So if we're talking time, how long will it take for someone to make this?
So for, let's say, 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
Yeah, but if you have prepped your chicken down, your veggies, just like she said earlier, within 10 to 15 minutes, you're done.
So if you want that quick breakfast, easy, on-the-go breakfast, then I think this is something you should definitely consider making. And it will be nice for your family and your friends and your loved ones, you know, something different, something out of the ordinary, something that is not rice or beans or whatever. Something that will be nice for the palate, okay? So we're going on with the butter now.
The butter.
Having to butter the bread. I cannot wait for this. I'm actually excited. I love. So if we were to maybe put a cost to this, how much would this cost?
I'm not sure. It's not up to 10,000.
Oh.
Yes, because sometimes majority of these things you have them at home. You have your mayonnaise at home. You have your butter.
So it's just the chicken and
it's just the chicken and the veggies
that you're going to be looking at. Okay, so with 10,000 you can make this, and you can make like how many? Okay. Like how many do you think you could feed a family of?
I think a whole sliced bread. With this, you should be able to make a whole sliced bread.
So you're thinking of a family of 4 or 5? We're good. Yeah. Oh, interesting. But if you were to buy this in a restaurant, how much would that be?
Should we go there?
Let's go there. Let's not call Lucky Restaurant Shop, but let's go there.
Okay. You get a sandwich for like, I think, 3,000 to 4,000 in regular sandwich. It might not contain all of this. Yeah, but for a regular 3,000 to 4,000.
So I'm trying to do the math now. So you're thinking, because I know there are places, especially when they now put that fries, like they're saying it's coming with fries. Just carry your 12, 13, 15,000. That's it. Yeah. So, and imagine 4 people, we're looking at the average of 50 to 60K. Yeah. But with 10,000, and maybe if you buy your bag of chips or something for 5,000, with 15,000, you already have that. So for a fraction, a quarter of the amount, you can make this yourself at home. And the beautiful thing is that you know what you're putting in your body. Yeah. Of course, you know, the nutrients and everything, and the hygiene as well, because especially when we eat outside, you don't know what water they're using. You don't know if they're picking their nose and, you know, we don't do none of that. But cooking yourself, obviously, it makes a lot of difference, and it helps, you know, your immune system as well. So I hope you're taking a cue and you're looking at what we're doing. Okay, yes, it's time to assemble now. Yeah, okay, so I hope you're taking a cue and looking at what we're doing so you can make your sandwich for yourself. And so Chef Leah is going with the dressing on the bread. That looks really good. Okay, we're adding the lettuce. Oh, this feels like art. Okay. What's up next?
So we had our chicken.
Our chicken. Add our chicken right there. And I saw that you were trying to dice the chicken as well, so it can be in bite sizes.
Yeah.
Okay. So after the chicken, what's next? Because we have to finish this.
Yeah. Okay.
We have 30 seconds. 30 seconds to finish this. So right now.
We'll do another layer.
Another layer. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So more of the. Are we putting the dressing again? Or we with that? Okay, we're going to continue with that. Thank you.
So it was intentional. I don't want to mix the dressing with this.
Okay.
So I want to have that crunch.
Okay. Okay. Fantastic. All right. So
we had our cheese.
Our cheese.
Then we'll now make our.
Yay! And the sandwich is almost ready. And after this, it's just toasting.
It's just toasting.
I'm going to help you with that. Thank you. Okay.
I know you love cheese. So
I love cheese. Yay! Okay, so we're just assembling our sandwich. Okay, and this is ready. See, we made it in 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Yay! About that time where we wake up and shine.
All right.
I love the high pitch.
These days I'm discovering my inner Selena. But anyways, it's about that time we actually give you amazing deals right here on Wake Up and Shop. And today our offer is a powerful 10-in-1 air fryer oven with a spacious 12-liter capacity. Now it has 360-degree rapid air circulation and easy touch screen controls. Now it cooks faster, healthier, and crispier with little to no oil, perfect for modern family meals. Miriam, you want to tell us more about this?
Oh, of course, your resident ambassador right here.
Yeah,
This beautiful baby right here is the CookX air fryer oven. It is a powerful 10-in-1 multi-cooker designed to help you prepare healthier, faster, and tastier meals with little to no oil. It's spacious. It has a 12-liter capacity, 360 degrees of rapid air circulation, and easy to use digital touchscreen controls right here, which makes it perfect for roasting, baking, grilling, frying, dehydrating, everything, many more. And of course, it has the multiple accessories with it. It has a non-stick pan. The interior, of course, is non-stick. It has that effortless cleaning capacity, and it's the ideal all-in-one cooking solution for modern families. So for you and your family, this is for you.
Attention shoppers! Now we have this offer for you. We've given you all that you need to know about this CookX air fryer. Now it's available exclusively on Wake Up and Shop right now for a very limited, that's how we do. We don't need to waste time here. So very limited time, we're offering you an exclusive flash sale of up to 50% off. Now, think about it, right? Now, you have to buy multiple kitchen appliances separately that can literally do all the things that this 10-in-1 CookX air fryer can do. You would definitely be paying over 400,000 naira, if not even over 500,000 naira. But today, right here and right now, on the Wake Up and Shop show, you will not even pay 350,000 naira. You will not even pay 250,000 naira. Now, the CookX air fryer normally will go for 299,950 naira, but for a very limited time, like I said before, if you order right now on the Wake Up and Shop show, you can get it for just 149,950 naira. Now that's a massive 150,000 naira off, right? A full 50% discount from the original price. But wait, there's more, okay? Order right now and you will definitely receive 3 free bonus items valued at 150,000 naira for absolutely free. So in the first item, you have an extra large rotating stainless mesh basket. Remember, please show them. Yes,
right
it's
here.
Perfect for crispy French fries. And item number 2, a steel rotisserie fork for restaurant-style rotisserie chicken. I guess those are these, right? And of course, item number 3, stainless steel food handle for safely lifting rotisserie meat. Now, all of this together combined are over 150,000 naira worth of premium accessories, completely free when you order this right here, right now. And that is still not all. If you call the numbers on your screen, the numbers I'll be sharing with you soon as well, or scan the QR code to order the CookX air fryer oven, we will deliver it straight to your doorstep for absolutely free. Now, there are no extra charges, no hidden fees, nothing, right? But you have to hurry because it's exclusive only on Wake Up and Shop. And it's a flash sale, limited time and also limited stock because this is selling out really, really fast and you do not want to miss it.
Nah, you do not. Now, let me tell you some of the things that this can do for you.
Absolutely.
Do you like pizza?
I do. Yes, I do.
So, of course, at home, you can decide to make pizza for yourself, your friends, anyone. And normally, it would take ages because, you have to put it in that traditional oven, standing over the heat, the pan and everything. But not with this one. All you just have to do is roll out the dough. Add some sauce, your cheese, your toppings. So if you like chicken, beef, bell peppers, onions, everything. That's it. All you have to do is slide it right into the CookX air fryer oven. And look at the space. Look at the space.
Yeah,
the 12-liter oven fits perfectly a full pizza.
Wow.
And in minutes, the cheese will be bubbling, the base will be crisp, and the toppings will cook perfectly.
I'm salivating, Rumi, stop it.
So of course, everyone, you know what happened? Everyone will just gather around, sniffing, smelling, asking, where did you get this pizza from? Where did you get this pizza from? But of course, you don't have no smoke, no waiting time, no soggy crust. We don't do that here.
No, we don't.
Just the perfect homemade pizza for you and your loved ones on those nights with family and friends. And the CookX air fryer oven makes it absolutely fast, absolutely delicious. That homemade pizza with crispy perfection, all in one appliance. Just one appliance, this.
Only one, only one. And nobody does it better than Rumi. Right. This is a match made in heaven. Now, this offer is for you. Now, you do not want to miss it. Now, the CookX air fryer oven is now available exclusively on Wake Up and Shop right here, right now for a limited time. And we're definitely offering you at 50% off. Now, think about this. Now, you don't have to buy multiple kitchen appliances. I've said that before. You don't need to buy, just different things, right? That will definitely cost you over 500,000 naira. Today, you definitely get to buy this and this alone, very compact, just put it in one spot and it's doing multiple things for you. And the price is literally 149,950 naira only, right? Over 50% off right on the spot. Free delivery, no hidden charges, nothing, right? So please get on scanning, bring out your phone, scan, and really quick response so nobody's wasting your time, all right? Now, of course, the phone number to call as well is right there on your screen, but I'll be telling you because I don't want to see here, I did not see it properly. And the number is 020-962-46-573. I'll take that again. 0209-624-6573. Yes, so dial away right now. And of course, we're not sending you to any Instagram page. We're telling you call the number. Just pick up your phone, call the number right now. And all of this, once you do your payments, will be sent to you for free. All right? Amazing, 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 amazing. Yeah, I think, we've delivered. If you don't have this in your house, you're slipping. And a very, very long thing.
We can't help you more than this.
We can't help you more. Do you understand? You get. You want us to deliver it to you. We can consider that. But yeah. Anyways, that's actually what we have for you today on Wake Up and Shop. But there's still so much more happening right here on the show.